Hello, and good morning, and welcome to you. And everything's been moved around. Look what's behind me. I need to get a Cardano flag. Hello and welcome to HODL Harmony, where the beat of the blockchain meets the rhythm of riches. Are you riding this crypto pristinely perfect lake that has not moved in over 6 months with me? That's not nearly as exciting as saying crypto wave. We're looking for one of these up and to the right. But we haven't got it yet. Oh, retail, where art thou? Wherefore art thou, retail? Can we all wake up, please? Can we wake up from this horrible nightmare that we've been having, where the price just stays the same for like 6 months? I'm not frustrated. You're frustrated. Anyway, hello and welcome. I, Tom Durante, the maestro, am but a humble crypto enthusiast who got into this wild world back in 2020 with just a GPU mining rig and a burning passion for passive income. And if I had only known it was going to be like this. I'm not frustrated. You're frustrated. With my background in music, I'm bullish on Bitcoin and Cardano. But I also like taking profits in general whenever they could happen. I'm not frustrated, you're frustrated. With my background in music and my music in the background, I bring a unique vibe to breaking down the crypto economy. I got a couple new songs. We need to put on one of the new songs. Let's see. Let's try this one out. Spacey. Think of it as a soundtrack to your hodling journey. Here on HODL Harmony, expect videos at some frequency during the week with where is it? With market updates, simple technical analysis to read the charts, wallet guides to keep your coins safe, coffee for my ongoing mining journey. Practical crypto coffee, whether you're new or a seasoned coffee drinker. I'm here to learn and grow with you. I may be a few years ahead of you on your journey, or maybe I'm not. I just say that. But as always, I'm not an expert, so please do your own research. Take responsibility for your own actions. But, take a chance. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, right? I'm pretty sure that was a Michael Saylor quote. Anyway, a famous Michael. Anyway, at any rate, if you want to help out the channel in our mission of education and growth, and growing we're doing, but in the opposite direction, 6,022 subscribers. I'm pretty sure we were 6,030. So tell your friends if you want to help out the channel. A couple things I will ask of you. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, smash the subscribe. Number 3, poke the notification bell so you get notified whenever I make a delicious cup of espresso or put out new content. And of course, number 4, share the show with everyone you know. That'll help us grow for show. Number 5, join the community on Discord. There's a link. I've been getting better at that. So there's a link in the live chat, and of course in the description below, as well as a link for the Patreon, which I will be posting more on. I've just been so bored with this market, and I've been trying to find a new full-time job, part-time job, some kind of job to help ease the strain of being broke and having bills to pay. So I'm trying to... That's been my main focus, 120 million %. And it's not going so well, but it's okay. My piano jobs have been picking up the slack. I've made basically the same amount that I made teaching this month by just doing piano work. And that is incredible. That is beautiful. Blow it up in the chat for me being self-sovereign and doing what I actually went to school to do. I never went to school to be a teacher, but it was fun. Most days were fun. Most kids were fun. So I do what I can. I love teaching, but it's time for me to grow. I'm spreading my wings and I'm growing. So here we are growing. We are doing a little bit of negative action right off the get-go today. Is the market open? The market is open. Let's take a little peek at our friends over here at the Fox Business Network. We'll throw it over to them for a moment. Stuart Varney is not on right now, so we're just going to look at the price action. See, Dow is going up a little bit. Look, they have Ethereum. I think that was Bitcoin over there. I don't know if that was a Photoshop thing where they had Cardano up there, but I would love to see Cardano up there. And as always, we could take a look. I'm just going to wait a minute and see if they actually do have Cardano. I'll sip on my coffee here. We've got gold going up. We got crude oil going up. Treasury yields. Wow, they're up 1/1000%. Big gains today, big gains. Silver up 46 cents. That's pretty exciting. Bitcoin up $425. Where are you looking? Like I said, it all depends on where you're getting your information from. Okay, we're up a little bit. The casino time. You know what I could do? You know what I could do? Where did that video go? Oh, there it is. Let me try something here. Another split view. I'm addicted to the split. Boom. Look at that. Oh, that's exciting. That's really cool. That way I don't have to flip back and forth because I don't have to tear myself away. Strategy is up. What's up, Dragon's Den? We're all up today. Anyway. I have shown some people the Piano Man song. I was actually just recording it with my own voice, which is kind of interesting. But this is cool. We'll put on a little bit of sound for the casino here. A little bit of sound here for the morning casino view, but I just love this. Listen, Brave. I don't know how to get sponsored by Brave, but if you want to sponsor me, I will shout your praises to the heights, to the heavens, to the whatevers. Yeah, isn't that cool? I can watch two charts at once. So yeah, I've been in the process. I just put out a new single. It'll be coming out on Friday. It's very meditative. So it's just very peaceful music, chilling out. So yeah, so all of our stocks are looking up today. So hopefully things are going to start going up. That's what I say. It looks like things on the 5-minute chart are peaking up. But on the hour, I mean, that's a good indication of like we hit a bottom, we're coming up. But like, let's just kind of, it's been a few days. I've just been so, I was going to say that looks like the exact same chart. Oh, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. There we are. Our beloved ADA. My beloved ADA. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty similar, but okay, ADA's turning around a little bit. I did notice. What the heck was that? That was a weird sound. Something happened over here. Liquidation, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, that must have been it. Liquidating the shorts. But yeah, I've been keeping this up on my Raspberry Pi that runs over in the corner of my room over here so I can see it once in a while. And it's really not this. I've been keeping this up. And so whenever Bitcoin, you know, sometimes they go in tandem. You know, it's pretty nice to see. But then sometimes when Bitcoin loses some, it is reflected in Cardano's gains. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so look at this. This is not great. I drew that line, which I was hoping would be support that we would not break. Yeah, that was a liquidation. I was hoping that would be support that we would never break. But look, we broke it. We've tested it now as resistance. And I hope we can just blow past it because it's kind of frustrating. Yeah. We've been setting some, you know, some resistance levels and things like that. Yeah, I saw something on X that was like, hey, remember 120 something thousand? That was only like 5 days ago. And I was like, I was in disbelief. I was like, there's no way that's right. But look, it was only 5 days ago that we were setting all-time highs. Where are you, retail? Where are you, retail? All right. Oh my god. 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 Okay. Okay. Getting overstimulated here. Let's go into some news. And I had a little talking to with grokking to. I just like to rhyme. I apologize. Here's a fresh roundup. Okay, I said, today's news roundup, please refresh the stories. You've been repeating yourself. And then I always give the date because sometimes, you know, it's AI. It's not the smartest thing yet. Here's a fresh roundup of 10 top crypto news stories for your HODL Harmony live stream. Sorry. On August 20th, 2025, tailored to today's developments based on the latest available information from web sources and posts. On X. I don't know why I do that. It's just some things are just funny to me. Even if it's just for me, I'll do it. Ensuring no repetition from prior roundups. I sure hope so. This includes 7 general stories, 2 Bitcoin mining stories, and 1 update on the Washington, D.C. peace talks. Until those are over, I guess we'll keep that going. I've also included top 5 crypto gainers and losers based on market data and posts on X, plus a hard Bitcoin personality-focused trivia question. We'll make this the last one, and then we'll change that up, I think. It's time for a little change. These stories and market movers capture market volatility, mining strength, and geopolitical impacts to keep your listeners hooked. I'll drink some coffee to that. Have recently seen ADA price predictions ramping 3, then 5, then 20, then 30. I'll take the average of all those, please, and thank you. What would the average of all those be? I had a vision of $30 ADA this morning. Divided by 4. $14.50. That's pretty much what I think is going to happen. So I think you're right on the nose there, Dragon. Right on the freaking nose. But yeah, I did have a vision of $30 ADA today. I was like, wouldn't that be great? And I saw it and I was like, I could see that. I could see that happening. All right, let's get into this here a little bit so we can go back to the casino. Crypto market dips 5% to $3.92 trillion. The global crypto market cap fell 5%. With $102 billion in trading volume as 85 of the top 100 coins dropped. And I don't like that. Amid U.S. economic data and Middle East tensions. I don't know why it's Middle East. It should be Eastern Europe, but okay. Whatever. I mean, there's tension all over the world, so we'll go with global tensions. Bitcoin falls to $113,000. Bitcoin slid 4% to $113,000, down from $118,000 as retail panic selling hits. People, I'm talking to you. People, stop selling your stuff. Stop it. Stop. Please stop. There's no need. You don't need to do it. If you truly believe in crypto and Bitcoin and crypto, you don't need to do it. Just be strong. I'm coming in here close because we need to have a chat. You have to stop selling. It's time to buy. It is time to buy. It is time for retail to buy the top so that we can have this blow off top and then we can go into a bear market if we're going to go into a bear market. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but you have to stop selling. And I don't believe it's you because I don't believe retail is here. Hello? Retail, are you here? I don't believe you're here. I think it's the institutions playing their f***ing games, and I'm over it. I'm so over it. But you know what? I'm in here for the long run, and this year's been extremely frustrating. It's been highs, it's been lows, it's been exciting, it's been devastating. But it's only 1 year. And man, what a year it's been. I can't believe it's already almost September. But anyway, you must gain your confidence back. It is time to ride the crypto wave. As my music starts to go off. Okay, anyway, so I hope that you had a nice little talk right there. Come to terms with what you need to do. You just need to calm down. Everybody just needs to calm down. It's not time to sell. Just saying. and it is a buying opportunity. Ethereum test 40. I looked and I saw Ethereum, but I couldn't say it. I just wanted to say Bitcoin. I started to say Bitcoin. Sorry, guys. Ethereum test $4,100 support. Ethereum dropped 4.79% to $4,100, slipping below key levels with $2.6 billion in ETF inflows cushioning losses. PayFi sector crashes. What? The PayFi sector, including XRP and Telcoin, led market declines, reflecting broader altcoin weakness. Yeah, well, not Cardano. Coinbase faces SEC scrutiny. The SEC intensified its probe into Coinbase's $180 million blah 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 hack, questioning user data security and delaying its S&P 500 inclusion impact. Senator Scott's crypto bill stalls. Senator Tim Scott's crypto bill aimed at easing regulations faced Democratic opposition led by, be nice, Elizabeth Warren, delaying progress. Everybody getting in everybody else's way. Circle's gateway boosts USDC. Circle launched a gateway for USDC transfers across 7 blockchains, enhancing stablecoin interoperability. I'm remembering I did turn this music up. I'm like, why is that so loud? It may not be loud to you, but it's pretty loud to me. All right, we got some Bitcoin mining stories. Bitcoin mining hash rate surges. Global Bitcoin mining hash rate hit 760 exahash, up 5% from August 1st, driven by U.S. miners leveraging renewable energy. And Mara's $150 million mining expansion. Mara Holdings announced a $150 million investment in new Texas mining facilities, aiming to capitalize on lower August difficulty. All right, and our peace talks spark crypto volatility. That is very true. Thank you. The ongoing Washington, D.C. peace talks involving Zelensky and European leaders across Russia-Ukraine tensions continued with no resolution, fueling crypto market volatility. So yeah, like Dragon Den was saying, you know, if they, on the Discord, he was saying, if we walk out of here with some peace deals, oh man, taking a little bit of a nosedive here. That's all right, they move. But if we walk out of here with some peace deals, then I think the thing will start to rip here. We'll start to see some ripping. All right, top 5 crypto gainers. OKB, 5.7% surge on exchange growth and IPO speculation. Mantle, 5.5% gain from layer 2 adoption and DeFi traction. Solana, nobody cares, up at 2.8%. Rose on ETF approval. It's going to be like every time I say Solana, I'm just going to say nobody cares. So you're going to think that the name of Solana is Solana nobody cares. But anyway, rose on ETF approval odds and DEX volume. Cardano, ADA up 1.5%, up on ecosystem upgrades and midnight optimism. Bitcoin Cash up 1.2%, trying to pump the Maestro's bags when he finally hits a Bitcoin Cash block. That would be great. I'm still mining. I still got my Avalon Q solo mining the Bitcoin Cash. So here we go. Still no block yet, but I will, trust me, you'll hear about it. There will be signs. Telcoin, of course it won't be like hitting a Bitcoin block, but anyway. Telcoin down 7%, led PayFi sector losses amid, I don't know what PayFi is, but okay, anyway. Amid market dip, XRP down 5.5%, fell with PayFi sector and ETF uncertainty. Ethereum down 4.7%, dropped below 4,100 on market correction. Bitcoin down 4%, slid to 113,000 on retail panic selling, and BNB down 3.2%, eased amid BNB chain slowdown. Aw, hopefully you didn't just see that. But you probably did. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to read it anyway so that, you know, so that Butters can pause the video and read the answer that I accidentally just showed. But it's just for fun. It's going to be the last one we do of the personalities, so we can change it up a little bit. All right, because it's all just early Bitcoin advocates here. What early Bitcoin advocate? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. known for co-founding BitPay in 2011 and serving as the first paid executive director of the Bitcoin Foundation, stepped down in 2013 amid controversy over his leadership. Excuse me. I think I need some coffee. Why, hello, Roman. Back the blue indeed. Always trying to push the boundaries. All right, let's continue here. Let's just take a brief overview here of what's going on the price action on CoinGecko of our top cryptos here. All right, we're down a little bit. 24 hour down 2%, 3.5, 4.5. So yeah, we're taking a little bit of a nosedive. But people. Roman, did you change are you on a different account or did you change your name? Because it was like Roman and Company. Solana, nobody cares. I do, because I still own some and I'm waiting for them to go back up. Although my price, let's see if I can see what my average price for Solana is, because it's very low. I've been in Solana for a long time before I knew what kind of garbage it was. Let's look at my average price. And I will show it to you, no matter what it is. Average cost. Let me ooh. Yeah, unrealized return almost $300 where we're at right now. My average cost, look at that, it's blurry. $58 for Solana. That's about all it's worth, but I was riding it up for quite a bit. I should have sold it at $500 when it was here earlier. So there you go. There you go. A little bit of Solana action. A little bit of, me just showing you how long I've been in crypto. Dogecoin, pretty much everything down. Chainlink down. Pretty much everything down. But you know what I did? I've been working with my piano stuff and I've gotten my bills paid. So I bought 25 bucks of Bitcoin. And I bought 25 bucks of Cardano because those are my big two. When we start taking profits, I'm going to roll them in to probably Cardano, to Bitcoin, and things like that. Different account on your phone. Gotcha. You're at work now. Just keep buying. Tony Galippi? No. Nope. And I even accidentally showed you. John Matonis. I don't know who that is. And so I declare that we are done with the Bitcoin personality trivia. We will find some other kind of trivia. Maybe we'll discuss it in the Discord and we'll figure out what we want to do. Okay, we're dipping down. We're almost into fear. This is 45. We are neutral. Let me just refresh, although I did. Yeah. And yeah, I think we're moving towards altcoin or Bitcoin season because we were at 44, which I think is that way. Yeah, 44. I don't know. The altcoin season index. So this would be 100. This would be 0. So I think 44 to 42 is moving more towards Bitcoin. And our dominance pretty much staying the same. I feel like I'm living in Groundhog's Day here. I've just been doing the same thing over and over and over and over for like the last 3 months. Talking about the same things, talking about when is Bitcoin going to break 120,000. It's literally been months that we've been talking about this, and I'm kind of over it. Something went wrong. Yeah, clearly something went wrong. I'm just trying to sign into my Google account. Well, I guess we'll skip the glass node for now because it does not want to work. Dang it, Google. Wow, 186 is your average. The longer, all right, I'm going to give you two reports. We got the Dragon report and we got the Butters report. So the longer This is the Dragon Report. The longer this consolidation phase keeps going, months and months of sideways, the actual pop is going to be higher and higher the longer we stay in this zone. Patience. Yes, that is true. Although it is hard to be patient sometimes. You know, especially the younger you are. You know, you've got a few years on me. So the patience comes with the wisdom of your experience on this earthly plane. And so I think the younger folks who are the Solana bulls and the Pepe bulls and the whatever meme coin of the week bulls, like, man, wasn't the end of last year and the beginning of this year exciting with all the meme coin action going on? We were like, haha, look at these kids playing around with their meme coins. Get off my lawn. But that was exciting. This is not exciting. But like you said, it's only a matter of time. It's like that chart. Whenever we test the resistance, the more and more that we test it, the bigger that pop is going to be. So I do have faith. I do believe in it. So here it comes. All right. And so the Butters report here is he thinks that we should take the liquidity at 112,000. And it looks like we're kind of going for it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The Butters report. All right, so 112,000 looks like we're heading that away. Unfortunately, but fortunately, you know, if it's there, we got to take it. And this is something that Crow called for too. He said there's stuff down there, you got to take it. And he's looking for a bottom at 109,000, but what he's thought recently hasn't played out. And same goes for me. What I've been thinking hasn't been playing out either. But you know what? It's all good. Oh my God, it's me talking. I think only one of me talking is good enough. Thank you. We'll stick with just one of me. Thank you. All right, let's continue here. You can't see that. Oh, you couldn't see that either. But yeah, we were taking that liquidity, 112.8 right now. With almost 2 minutes left in the candle here, we are trying to take that liquidity. This is the demand zone, so we are hitting it. I mean, maybe, you know, this market maker movers, so maybe we'll see that. Maybe we'll see that. Do I have an actual comment? What is this? Is this my live video right now? I've got actual comments on my live video. Oh no, no, that's weird. That's weird. Okay. It was showing me my video, but then the bottom of the video was a video that I had watched yesterday. Weird. All right, so we're sitting here pretty at number 7. Let's blaze through some of this. Look at that. Nothing's happening. Oh, look at that. Nothing's happening. We're going down. Look at that. We're going down. Oh, look at that. It's staying the same. All right, let's get straight into X right here. Is that it? There we go. All right, the majority of the Cardano community has been here for years. We were here before smart contracts. Yes, I was. Most of us held ADA from $3 down to 25 cents. And some of us, I think Dragon included, some of us rode it up from 2 cents up to $3 and then back down to 25 cents. So I mean, like, if you're riding it from 2 cents up to $3 and then back down to 25 cents, 2 to 25, hey, that's like a 10x. But, you know, I have a feeling I took some profits. I don't remember. It was so long ago and I was just busy working and things like that. But you better believe, yeah, basically, as soon as you start to lose interest, that's when retail folks will wake up and go bonkers. That's why I'm trying to keep my head up and keep coming on here and talking about things, even though there's nothing really to talk about. Because as soon as there is, it'll be going crazy. 3.5 cents was your first buy of ADA. That's beautiful. What year was that? Because I was buying in 2020, and I remember buying it at 2 cents and being like, you know, questioning like, what am I buying? Is this the, you know, am I doing this right? And then watching it go up and I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, I did pretty good. You know, I remember 10 cent ADA. I remember 15 cent ADA. Wow, 2018. Okay, so was that like a high point in that market? I was not in the market then, although I should have been. There was no reason I shouldn't have been. We were here before smart contracts. We've seen countless FUD attacks, and yet we're still here, still building, still holding or hodling. Cardano is built on resilience. And like you said, I literally had a vision this morning of $30 ADA. And I was like, it's going to happen one day. You know, $100 ADA is not out of the question. But it's just a matter of people waking up and seeing. Bought ADA at 250. Hey, it doesn't matter. It's all good. We're going to get back to these points. It wasn't on Coinbase yet. It was just buying small coins, not on major exchanges around that time. Yeah. Yep. I remember I got into Uniswap. You know, for better or worse, BitBoy taught me a lot in the early days. And Voss coin as well. I don't remember who told me about... yeah. You know, you buy the tops, you buy the bottoms, and you work out fine. I don't remember who told me about Uniswap, but because I was on Uniswap before they did the Uni token, that's what got me eligible for that Uniswap token airdrop. And that was incredible. That was a nice little windfall. I was like, what is this? This is crazy. And then that really got my interest. I was like, they'll just give you free coins? What? What is this? So that really got me in. You know, that I was already in, but that really hooked me and got me in. You just buy. It'll work out eventually. But you bought Ford stocks and made some money on that. Stocks equal safer than crypto. Yeah, I don't know about that. You know, I mean, stocks traditionally have been safer. Yeah, safer. But, you know, we're not here to be safe. We are here to make some gains, take some chances, and embrace the future. And run stuff. I remember, I'm old enough to remember Enron. I think most of us here are old enough to remember Enron, that whole thing. I was young, but I remember hearing about it and not knowing much about it. That's funny. That's a good one. All right. I'll buy Bitcoin when it crashes again is the same as I'll go to the gym when I'm already fit. Hey guys, I'm down 2 pounds because I've stopped eating fast food. I've stopped eating sugar as much as I can get away with that. And I've been fasting as much as I can get away with. The other day I had a tuning. I woke up, I had my coffee, and I buy a big block of cheddar cheese and I slice it up. And so I had a slice of cheddar, and it doesn't sound good, a slice of cheddar and a cup of coffee, but that's all I needed. And I drove my happy little behind down to Venice, did a tuning, came back. I mean, I was gone for a couple hours. And did I get hungry? Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah. I got on the scale and I was like, wow, 2 pounds. Heck yeah. We're going to keep going in that direction. So yeah, you'll buy Bitcoin right now. And you'll buy Bitcoin tomorrow, and you'll buy Bitcoin the next day, because that's what the future is about. Not financial advice, of course, but that's what I'm doing. Staying humble and stacking sats. Yeah. I was looking at 215, and I'm like, okay, let's maybe we should do something about this. My dad lost a lot of weight, and he's 70, so I was like, if he can do it at 70, how much easier is it going to be at 35, 36? So that's when I decided it's really hard, but I'll take the win. So stay humble, stack sats, and focus on your craft. That's the third part of that. Stay humble, stack sats, focus on your craft. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I got my HODL craft. I got my music craft. And I got some cold coffee, but it's okay. Selling Bitcoin right before the world eases and the Fed slashes rates might go down as the single most spectacularly misguided move of your entire bloodline. You don't want to be that guy. Don't be that guy. Because yeah, it's like we're about to have the end of a prolonged war, and that is going to be good for everything. At the same time as we're going to have interest rates cut. So that's going to be good for everybody as well. Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I'm trying to cut out the sugar and get rid of it, and it's working a little bit. But yeah, this fasting is doing all right too. People are feeling max pain at $113,000. This is hilarious. And big news for the Crypto Crow. He'll be starting daily content again in about 2 weeks. And of course, my comment was, where is it? Is that when the parabolic moves start? I'll be glad to have Daily Crow to watch. Yes. Yeah, I love me some Crypto Crow. Thick. Alright, this is a nice little AI video.
America's gold was supposed to back the dollar. Leaving the gold standard was the most costly mistake we ever made.
What was so bad about gold?
Nice.
It kept them honest, but they wanted power. You know, kid, folks today think this is just how life's supposed to be.
What do you mean?
What do you
Back in
mean?
my day, one job could feed a family. My mother stayed home, father worked, and we ate together every night. Didn't realize how good we had it.
That's
After
for
the
sure.
World War, they promised gold-backed dollars, but they broke that promise. They printed paper backed by nothing, funded wars we couldn't afford and shouldn't have been involved in. But France caught on and sent a warship to get back their gold. Truth is,
They were pretty smart. So yeah, so you can finish that off, but yeah, basically, this is an AI video about, society in decline. Linda went down the rabbit hole and ranked Cardano's top dexes. So there you go. And check that out, and I'm sure you could use those all on the Lace wallet, which there's a video guide to. Yeah, I've been doing the high protein thing. I eat, like I said, I buy one of those big steaks, the big bone-in ribeyes, and I eat on that for a couple of days. Yeah, it's good stuff. And I got steak jerky, so that's fun. So yeah, steak, cheese. I love pistachios, and those are, good protein too. Cardano ADA is the third best performing crypto in the last 7 days. This is yesterday. Among top 100 crypto assets, third top performing here. Not sure where they're going. 1 hour. I don't know. Oh, in 7 days. Yes. Okay, over the last week. I was like, which one are we looking at here? Yeah. Yeah, so Cardano, and it's like, I don't know I've heard of OKB. I think that's an exchange, right? I don't know what Mantle is. I don't know what that is. Aerodrome, I feel like I've heard of, and then Chainlink and Arbitrum I've heard of, and Monero. So like, out of these top 10, Cardano's the one, aside from Chainlink, that's like a blue chip, Pretty close to keto. Yeah? Good fats. Cardano's being suppressed, you think? I think that was one of my comments there. Let's see if I have my comments up here. You think? The rest of the market too. What the hell? All right. I kind of wanted to keep this short. I got some things I got to do before I go off and tune. So let's see if there's anything else. Keep stacking Bitcoin. As long as you keep stacking Bitcoin, I promise you, you will see the change. Everything that you want is on the other side of Bitcoin. Hey, look, it's steak. I love steak. Costco ribeye in Seattle, Washington was $12.99 a pound in 2019. Approximately 247,000 sats per pound. Any recent store comparisons? I've learned most of what I know about ribeyes as an inflation index. Ribeyes per Satoshi, the only unit that ever really mattered. And so I clicked on this, and it's 5.6 pounds of beautiful meat, 2019, for $72, $12.99 a pound. Now let me see what I just paid. My steaks have been pretty consistent. Let me see. I know I have a picture just like that. There we go. And when was this? May. $38. Ah, it's a little blurry. Oh, that's not the right picture, is it? $38 for one big old steak. I think it was like 3 or 4 pounds. Damn. I have pictures of steak, but not the package. Oh, there's another one. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so 3 pounds for 40. Yeah, 13.78. And this is in April. And I think it's gotten, I don't know if it's gotten any better. I think it's been pretty much the same. So 13.78 a pound. That's not too bad. You know, if you buy high quality stuff, you know, you're going to pay for it. But yeah, so I think we'll end it on steak. Let's look back over here. Hey, look, we're eating up that liquidity. All right, friends, I think we're going to call it a day. I'm just glad to be back up in front of the camera here. It's a lot of fun. I've missed everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're going to have a great day. And I hope this show was a part of your great morning. So there you have it. Go get something done today. That's what I say. Wow, we got some people watching. So please, if you're watching and you're new here and you're like, who the heck is this guy? And with this freshly dyed purple beard, isn't that beautiful? It's so beautiful. I just did it yesterday. Just freshly dyed beard. Hey, thank you, Mr. Butters. Thanks for being always around, always helpful. You've been a long-time supporter, and I truly appreciate it. And I know in the future we're gonna have a thriving community, and you're gonna be there to see it and help usher it in along with the rest of you. Dragon's Den and Roman, you've been a friend for many years, so I appreciate you and supporting me as well. And if you want to watch some really funny videos of not just me but Roman video gaming, shooting some tanks on Battlefield, plug your channel. What is it? Is it Roman? Is it Roman and Co? Is that the channel? Let me see if I can find it here. And post a link to your channel in the chat there, Mr. Roman, because he's been making some pretty funny content. And we go shooting some stuff on Battlefield. We play and we have some fun, and it's a lot of fun. So you should check it out. Oops, where is it? So this is the three of us, the three amigos, as it were, playing some Battlefield. Obviously, ChatGPT-ified, but that's us right there. We're playing. So yeah, plug your channel, check it out. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, if you want to help out humanity in our mission of evolution, there's a couple things that I will ask of you. Number one, be patient with yourself. The person in the mirror is truly your number one, the person who you should look out for above all others. Number two, be respectful of other people, period. Even if you think they don't deserve it, that's when you should be even more respectful of them, because why? It messes with their head. Number three, be honorable to all earthlings, big and small. Number four, remember, your body is mostly coffee, and coffee is mostly water. So make sure you get your daily dose and stay hydrated. If you're out in the heat, get some electrolytes too. It doesn't hurt. If you want to help out the channel in our mission of education and growth, there's a couple things that I will ask of you. Number one, hit that like button. Number two, smash the subscribe. Number three, poke the notification bell so you get notified whenever I make a cup of coffee. Put out new content. Duh. Number four, share the show with everyone you know. That'll help us grow for show. Number five, join the conversation on the free Discord. And if you want to go the extra mile, become a supporter on my less than free Patreon. It's only a few bucks, but it will greatly help support me as an individual and a creator. And that's it. If you've done all those things, and I know you haven't, if you've done all those things, there's only one more thing that I want you to do. For the multiverse, for the universe, for the galaxy itself, for the solar system, and the planet. Now that we're down to Earth, for your country, your city, your community, your block, your house, your street, your room, whatever order it was, there's only one thing left for you to do for yourself and all those other people who were encompassed in all of those other areas of the cosmos. One more thing. You should have a great night, a great day, and I will probably see you tomorrow. I've been getting up, so I'm going to get up. I'm going to do things. I'm going to get in here and do things, and I will see you in the morning. Goodbye.